Hey everyone, now today I just wanted to ask the question as to why do we seem to be the least likely to be self-employed? Now the reason for this is because, as you all know, the general landscape over the last few years have been nothing but heavy promotion of this entrepreneurial spirit, especially with social media. And when we look at areas in our culture like music, TV, film, it just further highlights or further gives the promotion that working for yourself is the target. Obviously, I'm talking about in legitimate ways, not illegitimate ways, but still, nonetheless, it's all about working for yourself. So I would expect to have seen our numbers to be a lot higher than what they are. Now, the image you can see on the screen, it gives a breakdown over the last 3 years. Now, everyone has been suffering, especially over the last 2 years, due to the obvious, and especially those who are self-employed. Hence, you can see the drop-off in certain groups are a lot higher than others. Now, even pre-pandemic, the patterns, the trend is still the same. We still seem to be the least likely to be self-employed, working for yourself either as a business or even as an individual entity, like a plumber, electrician, etc., etc. Now, several case studies and papers that I've read upon have alluded to the fact that groups go into self-employment due to what they call push or pull factors. The push factors are when groups are forced to go into self-employment as a result of negative factors in their environment, like lack of employment opportunities, discrimination in the workplace, etc., etc. Whereas the pull factors, it's the opposite. It's more of a desire to go into that route, i.e. having financial freedom or more financial opportunities, working for yourself, being able to get up when you want to, all that kind of other stuff. So it's the positive factors that people see as being self-employed is the pull factors. Now, I understand that working for yourself isn't for everyone and there's no shame in it. Majority of our population will, including myself, will work for somebody, and that's just how it is. There's no shame in it. You earn a hell of a lot of money doing it, but it is a question that's worth asking and wonder, have we lost our confidence, or is it an ability thing? What is it? Is it the reason why we're not more represented in the self-employment field? Again, based on conversation I've been having, based on, again, the culture, again, it's not actually translated into what I expected. Now, that doesn't mean that we've not thought about it. We've definitely given it good consideration, but still, it's not translated into actuality. Now, is it because, and this is what I think, personally, it's because the glamour of what is portrayed is not actually what it is in reality. It's far from it. People boast about working a few hours a day, doing all this traveling around the world, etc., etc., not all these finances that they have at their disposal. But in truth, we know it's only reserved for a tiny minority. A lot of it's fake, and it's a lot harder, and you have to work a lot longer hours, depending on what industry you're in, to really get yourself to even a remote level that people portray that they're on. And obviously, of course, not to mention that the failure rate for small businesses is actually about 60% in the first 3 years. But still, it still begs the question as to what is going on. Is there something else that we're missing? What is the reason for the low levels or the low numbers in regards to self-employment? But let me know what you think the reasons is for this, or reasons are for this. Have you had any personally bad experiences while starting a business or just being self-employed in general? Until next time.